Hey tribe, how y'all doing? I'm Jerome Martha John, and I'm the founder and president of Tribal Innovations Theater Company. Tribal Innovations Theater Company is a nonprofit 501c3 organization that showcases the untold stories from the hearts of diverse communities, all while embracing and celebrating various cultures and religions. Tribal Connection is a series that incorporates the experiences of different members of the performing arts community. Join us in tonight's Tribal Connection, Rise of the Kings, hosted by the amazing Jonathan Ponder, where we will get to see the untold stories of these amazing men of color. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy a night of enlightenment, encouragement, and empowerment.
Hello, and welcome to Tribal Connection Rise of the Kings Performance Edition. We are so happy to stay connected to one another in some way and present to you these performances. Well, I'm your host. You know me, right? No? Well, let me take this time to introduce myself. My name is Jonathan Michael Ponder, also known as Jonathan Michael. I am a singer, a dancer, an actor. I'm from New Jersey, and I can promise you this: you're in good hands. We're going to have a good time. Anyway, enough about me. Let's get into our presentation. Tribal Innovations Theater Company is proud to present 9 different kings displaying some gifts for your enjoyment. I'm going to tell you, you are in for a treat. These kings are so talented. And it is our hope that through this showcase, you will find encouragement, you will find peace, and you will find hope in what we display. You know, ultimately, we want to transport you from where you are to a place of wonder, imagination, and delight. Some of our kings are Garson Checo, Malik Abdul Khalik, Shaquille Towns, Troy Robert, Ryan Sett, Darren F. Earl II, Stu Lee, Jordan Owens, and Tej Gila. All right? So they are each going to bring something different and wonderful in their own way. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Oh, there's a rumor in my heart. It's saying there's a girl about to make me fall apart. Whoa, should I run or should I hide? God, it's like I'm back in junior high. I should just walk on out the door. This is way so much more than I bargained for. So stop staring in her eyes. But when she cries, it's not some ornamental sigh. When she breathes, it brings the world to its knees. It's when she smiles. It's when she smiles. It's when she smiles. Oh, there's a dreamer in my soul. He's dreaming of a scene where we like really lose control. Whoa, I think I'm pretty sure far gone. I feel this strange sensation like some poetry's coming on. You're like the sky so vast and blue, and I'm like a bird getting lost in you, just floating on your song. 'Cause when she speaks, It's like my heart just skipped a beat, and when she moves, it's like my world is falling through. It's when she smiles. It's when she smiles. It's when she smiles. And this won't be another road that I didn't take, not another day with the same mistake, not another cake that I didn't bake, not another Snow White that I didn't wake, not another fear that I couldn't shake, not another rhyme that I didn't make, not another rule that I didn't break, not another love that I had to fake. But when she cries, it's not some ornamental sigh. And when she breathes, it's when she smiles.
You're right, but I don't connect with them like I used to. This morning when Ennis and I were at Sharon's getting breakfast, I saw Kevin Jones. I know we called him Bobblehead Jones, but that was my boy. We were tight, Pops. When I saw him this morning, it felt like we were speaking different languages. It's just not the same. I've been away, he's been here. I've got 2 degrees, he's got 2 kids. I'm worried about our economy and global warming. He's worried about the police and how he's going to pay the electric bill. What are we going to talk about? That's the only reason I'd go back to Connecticut, not to get away from you guys, but to move towards something. There's a big movement going on, and I want to establish myself in it. I know I can work for the EPA, but I'd rather do something I'm passionate about. At UConn, I would teach a class during the week, and on weekends, myself, Professor Coldridge, and a group of other students would go out to poor neighborhoods just like this one. We'd educate people on how to grow their own food, teach them how to keep the town clean. All I need is a few more years. After I learn exactly how to rebuild a community, I'll come back and make something happen around here. I want to be here for you, Pops. I do.
Look at me, you may think you see who I really am, but you'll never know me. Every day, it's as if I played a part. Now I see, if I wear a mask, I can fool the world, but I cannot fool my heart. Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? When will my reflection show who I am inside?
am now in a world where I have to hide my heart and what I believe in, but somehow I will show the world what's inside my heart and be loved for who I am. Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? Why is my reflection someone I don't know? Must I pretend that I'm someone else for all time? When will my reflection show who I am inside? There's a heart that must be free to fly, that burns with the need to know the reason why. Must we all conceal what we think, how we feel? Must there be secret in me I'm forced to hide? I won't pretend that I'm someone else for all time. When will my reflection show who I am inside? When will my reflection show who I am inside?
What's the difference between a man and a woman? Is this a joke? Well, in my experience, I never met a woman who knew how to turn off a light. It's just genetic. They're just born to think the switch goes one way. On. Do you know every woman I've ever let have a key? When I come home, my house is lit up like a shopping mall at Christmas. So my job, apparently because my chromosomes are different, is to go around and turn off every light that chick left on. Now, this is the core basis for the male and female dynamic, the yin and the yang. Do you know this same chick, mind you, will bitch about global warming? And that goes double when you want to drive something with a decent V8 under the hood, in which case you're a selfish prick killing baby polar bears. So you know what I said to her? I said, darling, maybe if you and every set of boobs on this planet could figure out the switch went the other way, we wouldn't have so much global warming. But I didn't actually say that. I use a plot version, but still. It earned me a loathing like you would not believe. Out came this exorcist voice, out of nowhere. You sound like my goddamn father. And she went on and on. You see, to us, it's just lots. But to them, traumatic flashbacks, dredging up all their father issues. Women, you can't live with them, but you can't live without them. Does that answer your question?
There are two men out, and it's in the ninth, and the score is a 4-3. There's a man on first, and a man at bat, and the man at bat is me. And I'm sort of scared, and I'm sort of proud, and I'm stronger than I seem. So I take a swing, and my dad is there, and it's what you'd call a dream. For the ball flies in the sun, and it sails off as I run. Oh, the crowd is roaring, cheering as I go. So are all the guys on the team. So I run for home, and we win the game, and it's what you'd call a dream. And the sun shines like diamonds. The summer sun shines like diamonds. The summer sun high in a baseball sky shines like diamonds. The summer sun shines like diamonds. There are two men out, and it's in the ninth, and the score is a 4-3. There's a man on first, and a man at bat, and the man at bat is me, and it's what you'd call a dream.
Live in my house, I'll be your shelter. Just pay me back with 1,000 kisses. Be my lover, and I'll cover you, yeah. Open your door, I'll be your tenant. Don't got much baggage to lay at your feet, but sweet kisses I've got to spare. I'll be there and I'll cover you. Oh, I think they meant it when they said you can't buy love. Now I know you can't rent it. Ain't no lease, you were my love all life. Oh, my when you're cold and you're lonely. You've got one nickel only when you're worn out and tired, when your heart has expired. Oh, lover, I'll cover you. Yeah, oh, lover, I'll cover you.
Effort. Effort. Let me think about that. Before I dozed off for my nap today, I thought about the first time I saw you. There you were, dancing carefree. You were so into the music that I thought you were high. But the more I watched you, it was clear that you were just alive. God, you're mesmerizing. I was so scared to approach you. Me, the guy who was an athlete, a scholar, who was seen as an upstanding gentleman in my community. But I always felt out of place. Effort. I fell in love with you. I met your parents and dealt with their own unique way of prejudice. The kind of prejudice that's really clever. And blatant insults disguised as questions of curiosity, asked only to skin. Effort. I moved out of my apartment in Flushing to a new apartment here in Soho, keeping a job that I hate just to see you happy. Effort.
very hard to be a good citizen, to be the appropriate American. I made sure I showed my pride in this country every chance I got. I hung a small American flag in my office at bulletin board. I paid my taxes on time, never broke any law. I celebrated Independence Day with my daughter by sitting her on my shoulders. My wife and I glazed into her eyes. It was lit. She would look into the kaleidoscope of colors while it was exploding, and she would stare into the sky and just clap. You know, me and my wife Leah took our time when we named her. She was a breached birth. Her leg was broken in the process and it didn't quite heal back correctly. That was the second most dreadful day in my life, but today is number one. When she came into the light, I thanked Allah. I heard her cry. I knew she was hurt and the cries were from the pain, but I still was so grateful. Her cries brought me so much unbelievable joy. I could never explain to you how overwhelmed feeling I completed, how overwhelmed I felt. It brought me the feeling of completeness. It's like the first time I heard the gentle voice of Allah Himself. They placed her in my arms. I looked at her, my beloved, the second most beautiful girl other than her mother.
Well, there you have it. Didn't I tell you that you could trust me and that we were going to have a good time? Hello? Of course. Thank you so much to all of the kings. They deserve a round of applause because they were all so amazing, and a big round of applause to you for watching. Our kings are certainly on the rise. We hope that we encouraged you to rise as well. Rise above hatred, rise to love, rise to peace, rise to joy, rise to passion. It's what life is about. Again, I am your host, Joe Nathan Michael. We hope that you enjoyed yourself. I certainly did, and I certainly enjoyed being your host. This is Tribal Innovations Theater Company, Tribal Connection, Rise of the Kings. So please, like this video, share it, watch it over and over again, follow us on Instagram or Facebook. Thank you so much for watching, and many blessings to you.